So, anyways, first match. Ajax versus Bordeaux. Oh shit, my volume is up that far. There we go, fantastic. Alright, so, match number 1 of the penultimate match day here in Season 2. It is that of Ajax, already confirmed as going down to Division 2, versus that of Bordeaux, who is still in this fight for the league title. They're in that fight with Real Madrid and Miami, and as well as Wolverhampton I'd throw into the ring for that as well. Madrid and Miami tied atop the table at 15 points apiece. It's Madrid's goal difference at 9, separating the two sides. Bordeaux sitting at 14 points, Wolverhampton sitting at 12. It's a big couple of fixtures, this, and Bordeaux will get us started at the Johan Cruyff Arena. When we think about this Bordeaux side, a lot of good talent here. I think a lot of it also comes down to the fact that very consistent in their play. Whereas Ajax have moments of brilliance, and then other moments of conundrum. Gabriel Martinelli want to lose here in other games that we do have on tap for you today, as Ronaldo finds Joelinton to Odegaard, tackled by Benjamin Pavard. Coming up next, what should be the biggest game of the match day by far, Miami versus Real Madrid. Should be a huge game. That will pretty much sort out, as Diogo Jota has the shot, that will pretty much sort out what side goes atop the table into the final match day of competition. I'm actually going to ping as Kingsley Coman on the outside. Inwards to Jota. There's Diaby. Oh, Diaby brought down heavily in the box. No call. Looks as if Diaby's gotten back up. Diogo Jota to Coman, who's going to be offside. Of course, we do have Wolverhampton Wanderers hosting Crew Alexandra coming up in a little bit as well. That'll be our final game of the day. Big game for Wolverhampton, because if Crew go down today, it'll be guaranteed that Crew will also be going down to Division 2. Martin Odegaard can get round. He's got Ronaldo tackled. We have a look at the league table now. The gap between through to Diogo Jota. The gap between Wolverhampton and Crew as Diaby shot off of Neuer. Oh, he's going to get it back. The ball has gone in the net. Why are we taking a penalty? The ball has gone in the net, and the referee has called it back. The ball, again, I will repeat this. It is handball. Diaby has put it away. The ball has gone into the net off of Diaby's shot. And Diogo Jota will take a penalty. Johnny Damon, there's not enough people for the time being. Diogo Jota's shot goes in. There's 13 checked in the elites here. This is kind of more pressing. Well, I can't say that, but it's one of those things that's like, I have to be up early. It's one of those things, you got 13 cars checked in, you know, and I got to be out of the house for 7:30 tomorrow morning. It's one of those things. Oh, you did get 3 reserves? Well, I tell you what, I will be... I don't know how long this will take. You know, because this is the thing that I run for the other league. You know, I tell you what, let me get back to you if I'm around, because I did start this 10 minutes ago, so hoping if I'm done, you know, by 10:15, which I might be, then I'll come through. Because if you do have 17, then I feel bad, because I did commit to that as well. It's just, you know. We'll have to wait and see. Kingsley Coman to Jurien Timber. Unfortunately, that ball is intercepted. It's over to Joelinton now in midfield, with Odegaard to Martinelli, and now Ronaldo. Martinelli. Now with Diaby. Usually I don't have this conflicting. I've just had no time this week. And, you know, I'm not even going to be casting my usual Thursday div tomorrow. This is just an unusually busy week. Diaby to Casemiro backwards to Diaby again. Johnny Damon, if you're wondering what we're doing here, if you are watching this, this is a, you know, kind of like Ultimate Team or baseball, I guess, Diamond Dynasty. This is what we're doing, kind of, and then we're, you know, running the Sims and actually seeing what teams do what. This is a very fun part of my day, or, well, week. We've got 13 teams in this. Yeah, so this is kind of, this is like, I would say this is like Ultimate Team, but it's really, well, I mean, in a way it is. I mean, these guys send me their formations. They're free to submit halftime changes, all that sort of thing. It's quite fun. It's Kingsley Coman backwards, trying to find his way forward. It's up to Diogo Jota, now the goal scorer. And tackled then by De Ligt. Ronaldo to Odegaard, back to... I might be playing semi-pro. Oh, wow, okay. Hey, there you go, man. That sounds sweet. I have a... couple of, well, I have a game to referee this weekend, or tomorrow, and then Saturday I've got another 2, maybe 3. Never did play much, but you know, refereeing and actually knowing the game, and coaching as well. Those are things that I do majority. Diogo Jota tackled then by, I believe, was that De Ligt again? It was either that or Frankie. I think it was De Ligt. Yeah, it was De Ligt. At the end of the first half here, Bordeaux put it away on the penalty from Diogo Jota, despite Moussa Diaby putting in the ball before the penalty was given. Ajax have played, for a team that's being relegated to Division 2 next season at least, playing they're keeping Bordeaux honest here. Kingsley Coman now. Oh, I tried to find it through, couldn't, but it's still with Raphael Varane. To Kingsley Coman, who's got a lot of space. Coman, the shot saved. And out for a corner. Kingsley Coman, one of the league leaders in assists this season in Division 1. Casemiro to take the corner. Has a bunch of men inwards. Gakpo, Kim Min-jae, Varane looking for Gakpo on the header. Oh, it's cleared off the line. Only just Ronaldo gets it away. That will probably do it for the first half, and does. So 1-0 for the visiting Bordeaux at the end of the half. Ajax have kept the French side honest. That is about as positive as I can say for the squad to be relegated. Diogo Jota, of course, the goal scorer from the penalty spot, which was, you know, not bad. Anyway, don't believe Lancey's here. I don't really think I have any changes to make. We're just going to keep this rolling. If Lancey is here, he can absolutely feel free to send me his changes, and I will implement them, you know, when that happens. Cristiano Ronaldo with the ball now. I think for Bordeaux, we look at their most previous results. They lost to Wolverhampton last time out. They beat this Ajax side, actually 2-1 in the third place game after extra time. Cross swung in. Frimpong. Ball trying to find his way inward. That shot blocked. Barely saved by Gregor Kobel. Bordeaux did beat Real Madrid 1-0 in match week 7. That was a good game. Frimpong on the outside. Inwards to De Jong. Frimpong again, now with Rashford. Good tackle by Gakpo. Looks like Bordeaux has gone back to 5 in defense. They're looking to sit on this lead potentially. Now with Diogo Jota. Can get round De Ligt. Might be able to have a look here. And De Ligt's going to find it backwards to Neuer. Picked up by Varane in midfield. Jota for his brace, saved. And a substitution taking place now. I believe this will be one for... Nope, it's going to be for Ajax. Ruben Neves replaced by Joelinton. And that will be Raheem Sterling being replaced by Ben White. Or, sorry, vice versa. Diaby over the corner. Coleman in close. Again, one of the league leaders in assists. This could be where he proves useful. Kingsley Coman. Jota looking for his brace. That shot blocked up for goal kick. And another substitution being made then. Manuel Locatelli replaces Raphael Varane. Bit of a bold maneuver, that one. That now makes 3 defensive midfielders instead of 3 defensive midfielders and now only, I think, 3 true defenders. And an extra forward. That is a bit of a bold decision, that, but it's immediately given away. Sterling now looking inwards. Raheem Sterling to Locatelli. Oh, he's put it away. Boy, I tell you what, that was some good team football then from Bordeaux. That was actually, by and large, some of the best team play that we've seen. Well, it's turned over immediately by Diogo Jota. Sterling just dinks it inward, and Locatelli's taking it first time. His first goal for the club. Great finish. And that puts the home side down 2-0. Bit of calamity there by Ronaldo in midfield, an hour gone. With De Jong to find his way around. De Ligt up to Saliba. Frankie De Jong. Frimpong on the outside. Frimpong trying to find his way potentially inwards. Kingsley Coman defends well. Frimpong back to Rashford. Odegaard. Odegaard shields the ball. He'll turn and find a shot. He just might. Cleared away. Kim Min-jae, good defense. Just about 25 some odd minutes remaining here. And for the time being, Bordeaux have done well. 2-goal advantage. Some say is the most dangerous in football. De Ligt over to Rashford. Pavard is letting that one get past him, but he puts him in the corner, and Benjamin Pavard will get rid of it. Gregor Kobel with it at his feet now, which is a bit of a risky decision. He'll take it to the outside. Where in the hell is he going? To Benjamin Pavard, and Kobel appeared to try to be playing the sweeper keeper that time. That ball well overhit. Polina can't come up with it. But Kim Min-jae seems like he's going to be getting this one away. Diaby to Casemiro. To Polina, to Jota, back to Polina, to Locatelli. Locatelli with it in midfield. Potentially a good run here. Doesn't really have a lot of support immediately. Sterling over to Coman. And try to back heel there. Taken away by Frimpong. Odegaard. Trying to find his way around. Tackled by Polina. Kim Min-jae swarmed by Martinelli, and I believe Rashford as well. Dinked on to Coman, to Jota, back to Coman, out wide to Pavard, and Bordeaux moving exceptionally well now with Benjamin Pavard, who, while I thought he was going to be by himself, he's not taking it. To Jota for his brace, shot blocked. Lofted over the top by Ronaldo. Rashford's going to end up with it, and he's onside as well. Advantage being played. Still with Rashford. Tackled by Gakpo. Sterling to Jota. Jota's made a good turn then. Now just Moussa Diaby. He's gotten past Ruben Neves. Bordeaux looking for their third. Diaby can't come up with it. 10 minutes remain. Martinelli. Odegaard. Casemiro trying to hunt him down, can't do it. It's with Martinelli. To Ronaldo. Tackled well by Casemiro. Advantage being played there temporarily. But I think it was actually an intentional pass backwards to the keeper. That should have been an indirect free kick, because I don't believe that exists in this game. Pavard to Coman to Locatelli. I tried to find it to Saliba, couldn't do it. Oh, Rashford has a lot of space now, and he's got Ronaldo inwards. It's Rashford. Ajax get one back with just over 5 minutes remaining. Well, Rashford relatively by himself there. Benjamin Pavard is really left in the dust by the Englishman. He's taking it well then on his right foot. Kobel reacted just a little bit late. Two-1 the score. Odegaard appears to be injured. I'm not sure where that's happened in that last play, but Sterling to Locatelli to Coman, back to Locatelli again. Passing here by Bordeaux. I think the important thing is probably just to keep the ball out of harm's way. Benjamin Pavard has tried to get it round. Actually, Coman's going to make a good tackle, and now Kingsley Coman's got a lot of space here. A lot of space. He's got men inwards as well. Odegaard in the dust. Oh, it's a good tackle then by the Dane. 2 minutes added time to be played. It's Frankie de Jong to Rashford. Uh-oh, and Ajax moving really well now. Tried to get it to Ronaldo. It's put rather behind him on the opposite side. Gregor Kobel's got to get rid of it, and does. And that'll do it. Bordeaux keep themselves alive in this championship fight. Ajax fought hard, but couldn't make it happen. And now, the most important game, probably of the season when you think about it. Winner of this game goes top of the table. Miami and Real Madrid. If they tie, that puts Bordeaux ahead with the extra point. What a fantastic game that was. We got an even better one on the way right now. Thiago Jota is actually going to take home man of the match honors. Oh, Raheem Sterling got that assist on the Locatelli goal. And now, for what could absolutely be the league title. Of course, it'll go down to Matchday next time out, Matchday 10. But Miami hosting Real Madrid. These two have fought several times this season. Obviously twice in, this will be the second time in league play. They went out after 2 legs of in-season tournament football, which went to penalties. I think. Did it go to penalties? Probably. Pretty sure it did. Yes, it did. 4-3 on pens. Anyway, so, massive, massive game this. The game that could decide the title after their win versus Ajax. These two teams at 15 points coming into today. It all comes down to this. 2 squads in position to go away with the league title after next week. Not to mention Bordeaux with their hat in the ring. Could it potentially happen? I mean, we look at the matches next time out. match day number 10, Madrid hosts Ajax, which is not a guaranteed 3 points. Raquel Marino in for Sandro Tonali this week. That shot blocked. Crew hosting Bordeaux, and Wolverhampton hosting Miami. Not to mention Wolverhampton hosting Crew coming up here in a little bit. That corner swung in well. Looking for Grealish, headed away. Now with Marino. To Foden, who's onside, the shot saved. And out for a corner. Not to mention if Wolverhampton win that game today. Again, if we look at the league table coming in, Wolverhampton is ahead of Crew by 4 points. Corner coming in, headed inwards from Marquinhos, couldn't do it. Wolverhampton ahead of Crew by 4 points. That gap goes above. Well, basically, Crew need to win that game. That's all there is to it. Crew win the game, the gap goes down to 1 point, and then it's all to play for next time out. A tie, and it stays at 4 points. And Crew go down. A loss, obviously they go down. Some early corners then for Miami, nothing of it for the time being. Madrid, kind of one of those teams that don't really break until late into the game. And that was more or less the case with Miami as well. It was a 1-1 draw, went to penalties. 4-3 on penalties. With Hakimi. Up to Grealish, has Benzema forward. Benzema might be through. Chips the keeper, and it's in! What a finish from Karim Benzema. Wow, he's taking it with such class as well. It's a great ball from Grealish. Wow, that is just such a great finish there. I mean, that's just as good as it gets. There's no other way to say that. That is a brilliant finish. To take that is such close range as well, because there's no guarantee you're going to be able to loft the keeper that close in. He's probably better just shooting low, but either way, he's done it. Hide the children, says Say. Well, I tell you what, Benzema 15, Miami on 15 points. Coincidence? I think not. James on the outside. I tell you what, Miami a great squad. With the goal difference between these two sides, of course, Madrid came in 9 goals differential. Miami actually even at 0. That ball through, could have almost got there. It was jumbled around and taken away. I think when you think about this Madrid side, really good. Miami apparently have their match be made. That's the only thing. It's one of those things. It's one of those things that, you know, every once in a while you just go up against a side that you just can't get around. And for Madrid, at least for the time being, that has certainly seemed the case with Miami. I believe even the reverse fixture between the two sides was a similar result. I could be wrong. I'll actually have to look at that. I'm not too sure. The reverse fixture was match week, I believe, was it? Wow, okay, so this is a very different side of the equation here. Match week 5 was the last time these two sides faced off, or sorry, match week 4. As that shot blocked, referee had a quick one. The last time these two sides faced was match week number 4. Madrid trampled Miami 5-0 in that occasion. I think realistically, Madrid playing very carefully. I'm expecting Dominic Szoboszlai to come into this game. He's been such a powerful front in midfield and being one of the assist players in the league. Vinicius Jr., of course, up front with Mbappe, you have to think that Madrid is going to do so well. Through to Mbappe, looking for Valverde on the outside. Has it. Inwards to Mbappe. Can he get through? Szoboszlai is there. Can he find a shot? Marquinhos is going to make a great tackle. Again, here's the situation. I mean, this is not necessarily for the league title, but it certainly looks that way. And by the way, if they tie and come out a point apiece here, that puts Bordeaux into the lead by 1 point going into the final match day. As they're now on 17, these two squads on 15. So I think for the benefit of either side, somebody needs to win. The ball's actually going to be out for a throw. Mbappe with it now. It looks as if he'll go to somebody. What's the holdup here? Some an extra ball on the pitch. Goretzka back to Cancelo. Now Goretzka again at the touchline. Finds Szoboszlai inwards. Szoboszlai to Vinicius. Looking for the shot. Gets it. But it's saved by Martinez in the near post. And out for a corner. Must have been the best attack of the game so far for Madrid. Szoboszlai does have some pinpoint accuracy on these corners, but Madrid have not thrown that many men forward. Swung in, looking for Goretzka. Can't get there. Mbappe on the outside. Tackled easily by Luke Shaw. And now Grealish. What in the hell was that? Goretzka trying to look for Valverde there. Sorry, Emre Can couldn't get it. Now with Hakimi. Sorry, Goretzka's going to get in the way of that one. Just about the end of the first half here. So far, it's been a very good game. I think not quite so much for Real Madrid, but does it change now? Oh, it's another great save from Martinez. Mbappe, well, it has to be said, that was not one of his better efforts, especially being in on goal like that. I kind of expected a little bit better. 16 tonight. Still interested? Ping me when you are at the end of quali, and if I am able to, I will absolutely be in if possible. No guarantees, but that sounds like a job for me if I'm able. It's Mbappe, he gets it. 1-1 now, just before the end of the half. Even Stevens between the two sides. Szoboszlai, I believe, will get another assist. No, it's actually going to be to Goretzka that time, but Szoboszlai, some fantastic passing. And again, that's what we've seen of him all season. Well, 1-1 the score. Szoboszlai is going to intercept in midfield. Could it be on again? Vinicius Jr. Valverde, and a rather poor pass, that has to be said. There's Mikel Merino. Trying to look forward. He's going to have to backtrack. Probably going to be the end of the half here. Yep, there it is. So, good first half. Madrid bounced back in the late minutes. Miami struck early. I think the question is now that everything is even. It's a very difficult decision, has to be said. All right, if you have any change, I need to get this going to potentially be able to cast the CCRL. So, if you have any changes, let me know. I will implement them, but I will do it when that is sent in. If we're gonna try doing, subs and game plans kind of on the fly, not necessarily at the half break. So, 1-1 the score. Feel as if. Think about it now. Again, very even game. The problem still remains. I think Miami have probably played better football here, but Madrid have, I think, struck back, and I think I trust this Madrid side to break out more on a moment's notice. That's the thing. So with Dominic Szoboszlai, over to Goretzka. Valverde, and there it is! Hotspot doesn't lie to you. I didn't then. Madrid go up. Szoboszlai. Great pass inwards, and then again. And Valverde, the captain, finishes on his left foot. Tell you what, this Madrid side, if they do go on to win the title, they will have absolutely deserved every point they've earned. Because right now, this team looks fantastic. Miami, well, they need a bit of luck here, and they need to turn it around very quickly. That is not what they were needing. Bird taken short to Gvardiol. It's with Mbappe. Back to Cancelo. There's Mbappe. So with Emre Can. Looking for Valverde. Valverde is brace, and he gets it! Madrid went from looking second best in this game to now up by 2, 3-1, with a lot of time left to play. Valverde, the man I don't think was scored at all this season, has a brace today, and it has to be said, just on pure good team football. Oh, it's intercepted again, and Madrid are I think, not necessarily cruising at this point, because anything can happen. I mean, we saw a couple of weeks ago in Division 2, Nottingham Forest had a similar, time of it. Valverde, can he get around Luke Shaw? There's Szoboszlai, Vinicius Jr. Yeah, couldn't quite get around the lot of them. Still half an hour remains. Modric over to Foden. Foden versus Cancelo in the corner. Cancelo only just makes that tackle. Foden's still there, trying to get it back and cleared away. Mbappe to Cancelo. There's Goretzka. Szoboszlai out wide to Mbappe. Emre Can. Szoboszlai. Oh, he tried to find Valverde. Couldn't quite do it. Grealish. Pass blocked. James tried to find Szoboszlai. Silva actually intercepted well in midfield. Fernandez. Tried to play inwards. Couldn't do it. Mbappe to Szoboszlai. Tackled. Mikel Merino in midfield to Benzema. Pass intercepted by Militao, who making one of his first touches of the ball today. Mikel Merino to Benzema. To Grealish. Grealish to Benzema to Fernandez. Oh, great save from Ederson. That was a tough one there. It appears Domenico Berardi will be replaced. Will replace Jack Grealish. I believe that's Timo Werner replacing Dominic Szoboszlai. So Madrid adding some extra attacking firepower. I believe Szoboszlai, well, he won't go down as 2 assists, but he has played such a huge part of Madrid today. Fernandez, Merino. Miami's still with it. Berardi, the shot, saved. 15 minutes remain. Ball played well up the field. There's Valverde. Luka Modric and tackled. Valverde. There's Werner to Vinicius. Looking for Valverde. Man on 2 goals, by the way. Slip through Goretzka for Mbappe, who's tackled. Modric will advance this one. Benzema. Also Foden may have a chance here. Foden back to Benzema. To Marino. Marino the shot. Out of play. And 10 minutes remain. Darder has replaced Goretzka. Cancelo to Mbappe. Trying to slip it through. Does have Darder? Who is that? I don't even know who that is. Silva. Marquinhos. Hakimi. Remind me, who let Real Madrid get Mbappe? I believe that was Frenchie and Saint Etienne. You remember they had that, kind of loan deal where it was for Haaland and Mbappe, and the clause was 2 goals or 2 assists from Haaland, and it happened. It made the transfer permanent. I tell you what, though, we look at the statistics for Madrid this year. I don't think Mbappe has played a ridiculous... Well, he is league-leading goal scorer. That is true. A couple of changes here for both sides. Emre Can being replaced by somebody. Sandro Tonali makes his cameo here. Need a clause ban. I tell you what, though. Realistically, as far as trades go straight up, it wasn't bad. And I think that when you think about... It was a little weird, but realistically, that was probably one of the more straight-up trades that we've had. I think sometimes it's just based on what players fit into what squad's better. You know what I mean? Like, Christopher Nkunku, I think, didn't really fit in with... Like, doesn't really fit in with that Eagle squad as well as he could. Well, that's going to do it here for game number 2. Madrid win 3-1. And now have themselves in position where they look the favorite to win the title next time out. Miami have played a hell of a season, have kept themselves right in it, but that has definitely not helped their case. Federico Valverde takes home a brace in that with some great passing from Madrid. And just one more match to go. Wolverhampton hosting Crew Alexandra. Crew need to win that game to avoid relegation, at least for one more week. Wolverhampton, should they win or tie, they will confirm as staying promoted. I say that. Confirmed still in Division 1. Goretzka with 2 assists. That's a great game for him. Grealish on the assist from Benzema. All right, one final game here. Match day number 9, the penultimate match day here, Division 1. Of course, Division 2 still has a couple of weeks left, as there are 7 teams in that. But our final game of match day number 9 here in Division 1, it's Wolverhampton against Crew. Wolverhampton, if they win or tie, stay ahead and stay in Division 1. Crew Alexandra need to win to avoid relegation for at least one more week. They are down by 4 points. Down by 4 points here to this Wolverhampton side, sitting 5th in the table. Wolverhampton sitting 4th. Whoever stays up or goes down, that is the massive question, the million-dollar question. Already that ball nearly out of play. That would have been one hell of an opening there. Tony Kroos inwards to Royce. Van de Ven, who seems to be pressing very high up the pitch already. I tell you what, he's a very good player. Get him in that midfield and attacking third. You know, he's a defender by position, but he just knows so well where to go. I mean, he's a player that he scored last season. has found himself some action in the recent weeks. Robertson back to De Bruyne. Here's Van de Ven. Shift over to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Dances around with it, couldn't find it. Araujo. Trent again, and I think the big thing here for Wolverhampton, just don't lose. That's really it. That's their only goal. Don't lose this game. Crewe Alexandra need to throw caution to the wind. They need to try everything they can to stay up here, because they are really on the back foot coming into this one. Luis Diaz actually going to get in the way of that one. Back now to Robertson, and that one intercepted. It's with Gabriel Jesus. Back to Stones. Jesus. Now with Jorginho. Get around Madison. Might have a way through here. Madison on the ground. Can't do it. Gabriel Jesus now. There's Royce. Tackled. Only just. Cruz still with it. It's Cruz. Tony Cruz. Can he get to it? No, not quite. David Alaba's going to shag Mo Salah off the ball here. Martinez. Best forwards for Crewe this season alongside Gabriel Jesus. Jesus tries to flick it onwards, I think. Oh, he's actually kind of mugged off then by Araujo. Again, Crewe need to win this game. Wolverhampton need to exist and come away with points. Whether that be to win or to draw, either of those, and they are safe. Towards to Royce. Jorginho. Jorginho tackled. Madison inwards to Salah. Tried to flick it onwards, couldn't quite do it. Jesus to Royce. There's Salah. Salah to Musiala. Looking for Diaz. Shot, can't get to it. Oh, it's going to be a penalty. But no, offsides. Sorry. Are we going to get it? Are we going to get a replay of how offside that was? No, I need to manually do it? Okay, that's fine. Who was our offender here, I believe? Oh, yeah, he's well offsides, isn't he? Oh, he's tried to catch himself there, but he is even at that camera angle noticeably off. Here looking for Mohamed Salah. Tom Stone's trying to chase him down. It's Van de Ven versus Alaba. Yeah, Van de Ven couldn't quite get to it. Jorginho to Alaba. Jorginho. Crewe need to get a goal here. I think if they don't get it now, there's no guarantee they're going to. Tackled by Trent Alexander-Arnold. Madison, only about 10 minutes or less here in the first half, and I think Wolverhampton have probably been the better side, but Crewe, again, keeping them honest. I think Crewe, if they're able to break out here, they could have a chance, but Wolverhampton, for the time being, have at least been able to kind of get themselves in positions a little bit more. Jorginho to Royce. Araujo's going to strip Jorginho of the ball there. Rather robust challenge of play then from the defender. Flipped it over to Van Dijk on the other side. Robertson, that was nearly an absolute piss missile sent over to Robertson. Diaz tried to flick it to Musiala, backwards to Robertson. And Wolverhampton trying to move. It's with Diaz. Luis Diaz to Musiala. Over to Van de Ven if he can turn. Well, I can't find it. There's Toni Kroos. Royce, Jorginho, Jesus. Oh, I tried to flick it inwards then, couldn't do it. Probably not going to be any added time coming up here. Not that I would guess. That's going to do it for the first half. Nothing in it between the two sides. And by nothing, we mean action. Really not much has happened here. Ooh, Shelton Benjamin got introduced on Dynamite. Anyways, back underway. Maddison with it now back to De Bruyne, and I think what we might start to see here is a bit more forward going from Wolverhampton with Salah, although tackled. Van de Ven with it though. Flicked onto Diaz. Musiala couldn't quite do it. Kroos. Again, a point here by Wolverhampton. Meaning that Crew Alexandra stay down and Wolverhampton are safe. They have to play almost essentially for the tie. That's never a good thing to think about, but that is kind of the reality of the situation. Substitution, James Maddison will be replaced by Daniel Parejo. Musiala to Robertson. Musiala again. Robertson once more. Diaz for Musiala. That's a good ball. Tackled by Davies, out for a ball kick. And substitution, it appears this time it will be Memphis Depay replacing Mickey Van de Ven. Jorginho, Gabriel Jesus with it now. Trying to cut inwards, it's Marco Royce. The shot blocked. 30 minutes left. Do Crew keep themselves alive? Do Wolverhampton walk out caked in blood? At the touchline, out for a goal kick. Cruz to Royce to Martinez to Cruz. Martinez. Mohamed Salah. Out wide to Parejo. Trying to get around David Alaba. Salah. Parejo. A bit of a challenge then. Actually back to the feet with Diaz. The shot saved. Salah collects. Salah on the volley. Back to Diaz, who's offside. Yeah, I mean, that one was fairly clearly offside, too. It was Salah. The shot was saved by Allison, and then kind of, I guess, poached then by Diaz. I think that's the correct call, at least. I think we may have a yellow card coming the way of somebody there at the touchline. I'm not quite sure. Whoever it was, I think it was David Alaba. Yeah, maybe not. Substitution being made. It will be Enzo Fernandez replacing Jamal Musiala, or Jamal, whatever one. 20 minutes remain. Allison up the pitch looking for anybody, really. Martinez. Royce. Can't get it. Fernandez to Salah. Salah to Parejo. To Salah. Looking for, want to try to look for Depay inwards. Marco Royce to Martinez. And now Crew looking well. One last breath of life. Not quite. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Depay overhit. Alaba plays the throw short to Stones. 15 minutes remain. Rodriguez, Alaba, who doesn't appear to be on the yellow like he thought he was going to be. Jorginho to Alaba. Royce. Toni Kroos. Davies. Davies trying to get round Robertson. For the time being, he has. With Royce. To Toni Kroos. To Martinez. Can't get it. 10 minutes remain. Once again, if the points are shared, Crew go down. If Crew win, they survive for another week. Fernandez. Parejo to De Bruyne. Depay. Parejo. The shot! Oh, and it's saved by Allison. With less than 10 minutes remaining and a substitution being made, Daichi Kamada replaces Marco Royce in midfield. Corner from De Bruyne. To keep Wolverhampton in Division 1, can't do it. Allison into the gloves easily. 5 minutes remain. Gabriel Jesus, that one's going to be a free kick here, and I think, is it going to be a handball on the Crew player? No, it was on Wolverhampton then. Free kick. John Stones with it right before the halfway line. 5 minutes between Crew staying afloat and going down. Jorginho, Kamada to Cruz to Martinez. Kamada to Cruz. Rodriguez to Jesus. Can't find a way through. Wolverhampton's midfield has been so strong. Kamada. Jesus with it now. Can't find a way. That could absolutely do it. Parejo with the ball. Don't believe we're going to get much added time. Just remember again, table coming into today, the gap between the two sides is 4 points. 4 minutes added time. Gabriel Jesus potentially can't get it. Diaz. Crew's got to get on this now if they want to stay alive. David Alaba tries to tackle, can't do it. Salah to Parejo. Trying to find his way inwards to Depay. Turns, Fernandez. Tackled, but that will almost certainly do it, but it's Mo Salah. Can't quite find it. David Alaba turns to the outside. 0-0 the score. Crew Alexandra, not what they wanted. They will be relegated to Division 2 as the score remains 0-0. The points are shared. The gap going into Matchday 10. 13 points to 9 points. Crew Alexandra have gone down. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and we'll see you next time.